Simple rules, wild worlds. Watch this bright one. It is the easiest thing to spot in this whole world.
A hunter has just come right up to it, had a good look, and decided to leave it alone. Here's the thing though, there is no poison in it, none at all. It is completely harmless, and it is getting away with it.
By the end of this, about half of them will be.
And nobody arranged that. That is simply as far as faking it can get. 6 episodes in, these blobs have picked up speed, then eyesight, then a way of not being seen. Today, poison.
Let me show you the whole idea with one blob.
A blob can make poison. It costs energy to make, a little bit, every moment, for its whole life, whether anything ever comes after it or not.
And now the cruel part. Being poisonous does not save you. It does not taste bad enough to be spat out. It does not fight back. A poisonous blob gets caught and eaten exactly like every other blob.
The only thing that happens is that the hunter feels dreadful afterwards, properly ill for a long time.
And it remembers what it was looking at when that happened. That is the whole mechanism. Every hunter keeps a little note on each shade it can tell apart. A bad meal shoves that note up. Time slowly wears it back down. So the blob that got eaten gets nothing out of it. It is dead. What it bought is a hunter that will hesitate next time it sees that color, and the blobs living nearby are the ones who collect. Right. 2 things can change when a blob has a baby: how bright it is and how much poison it carries. Nothing else changes at all. Same speed, same eyesight, same size, the whole way through.
And being bright has a cost of its own. The closer you are to the color of the ground, the harder you are to spot. The brighter you are, the further off a hunger picks you out. So watch what happens at the start. Nobody has learned anything yet, which makes being bright simply suicide. You get seen from right across the world and eaten. Within a couple of weeks, the whole place has gone dull, and it stays dull. Poison does show up. It only takes one small copying mistake, but it gets nowhere because so far, all it does is cost you energy.
For anything to change, 2 things have to land in the same blob at the same time. It has to be carrying poison, and it has to be bright enough that a hunter gets a proper look at it.
Because you cannot learn a warning of something you never really saw.
Once that has happened a few times, watch this line climb. That is the hunters changing their minds. And now, only now, being bright starts to pay. Here is one hunter up close. Those little squares above it are its notes, one for each shade. It ate something bright that really was poisonous, and its note for that shade shot straight up. So when the next bright blob comes along, it just turns around. It has no idea whether this one is poisonous. It is not going to find out. Which leaves a gap, and nothing in a world like this leaves a gap alone. We have put rings on them so you can see who is who. Red means it really is poisonous. Blue means there's nothing in there. Look how much blue there is. Those ones pay none of the cost, and they get exactly the same protection. They're living off the ones that do pay. Nobody put them there, by the way. Every so often, a blob is simply born the right color with an empty tank. That is the only way any of them got here. So why do the fakes not just take over completely? Because every fake is a hunter having a perfectly nice meal off something bright. Do that often enough, and the hunters stop believing the color. And the moment they stop believing it, it stops protecting anybody, the fakes and the real ones together. So it stops somewhere in the middle, and it gets there on its own. Now, that could just be where this particular run happened to end up. So let us check it properly. We take the world as it is, make 2 copies of it, and cheat. In one copy, we make almost all of the bright ones genuinely poisonous. In the other, almost all of them fakes. Then we let go and watch. Both of them walk straight back to the middle. Nothing is pushing them there. Here is why. This time, we hold the number of fakes still by hand and simply measure what being bright is worth. When nobody's faking it, being bright is worth a fortune. You are dozens of times safer than a dull blob. When almost everybody's faking it, being bright is worth nothing at all, and there are far fewer blobs left alive.
One last run. Same world, same starting point, same everything. Except this time, the hunters cannot remember anything.
They can still see you, they can still chase you, and they still eat you. They just never learn. Poison still shows up. It still makes them sick. But no bright colors, not once in 200 days. Because a warning is not a thing you own. It only exists inside somebody else's head. A man called Bates noticed this in the Amazon in the 1860s. Harmless butterflies dressed up as poisonous ones, and he worked out that they had to stay the smaller half or it would stop working. Then Müller found the other kind, 2 species that are both genuinely poisonous, wearing the same warning. That one is not cheating at all. That is 2 honest companies sharing a billboard, and it makes the message stronger. And then there is the most famous fake in the textbooks. In 1991, 2 researchers took the wings off a viceroy butterfly so that the color could not sway anybody and offered birds just the body.
It was foul. It had never been faking. We had the textbook example wrong for 100 years, which tells you how hard it is to tell a real warning from a good bluff.
Nobody in here agreed to anything. The honest ones pay for a message they will never get to use. The fakes live off it, and the number of fakes settles exactly where the message is still just about worth believing. Next time, the other way of not getting eaten. Stop being on your own.